Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm reviewing Dior's 2019 makeup collection and it is absolutely gorgeous. This fall, Dior paints a portrait of a visionary woman with the new Power Look collection. Peter Phillips is the creator of this collection and describes it as portraying an urban woman who manages her career and cultural life, a strong woman who plays with makeup without losing credibility. First off, from this collection, I purchased this stunning nail polish color in ultra chic plum called 9 AM. I also purchased this intense color liquid lipstick pencil in shade number 474. These lipstick pencils are very smooth with a long wearing formula and a pencil-like tip for precise application. Another shade of lipstick in this collection is the Ultra Pigmented Hydra Lipstick in shade number 783. This is a weightless wear lipstick formula and I absolutely love the limited edition red packaging to this lipstick. I definitely will be displaying this on my vanity. Dior released two blushes in the collection. I purchased this limited edition red shade number 783. These blushes are long wearing and expose a flawless complexion upon application. This has to be my favorite piece in the collection. Even though the blush applicator that comes with this compact is soft, I wasn't a fan of using it to apply this blush. This blush is so pigmented and beautiful, definitely a must-have in this collection. Out of the two eyeshadow palettes released for this collection, I ended up purchasing the palette with the gold center in palette number 517. These eyeshadows are pigmented and explore an array of vibrant hues for a luminous matte finish. I received quite a few complimentary gifts with my order, including several fragrance samples, a mask, as well as a limited edition Dior makeup pouch. Love fall. Fall is my favorite season of the year. It's just not too cold, it's not too hot outside, the perfect season. I love the fashion of fall and pumpkin spice latte. Who doesn't love pumpkin spice latte? This collection makes me even more excited for fall. Just how gorgeous is it? The colors, the consistency of all the products. It is just the perfect fall makeup collection. First off, let's talk about the palette. Now, Dior came out with two different palettes. One of them had a blue kind of eyeshadow in the center and then this gold one. I opted to get the palette with the gold center just because I felt it was the most unique. Now for the colors, just swatching them, these colors are a very pigmented. I was really surprised. Now, if you watched my Dior spring makeup collection review, I will link that for you guys. The palette itself was not this intense at all. The pigment was not there, but with this one, they definitely changed it up. The way I got this look today is I first off went to this brown shade right over here. It is definitely very, very pigmented, and I just shaded that into my crease. Next, I went in with this gunmetal shade, and this shade is no joke. It is very, very intense, and you definitely need to build it up slowly. But I went ahead and put that on the outer corner and just, you know, slightly built it up until I reached kind of the color that I wanted and really smoked it out. Next up, I used this gorgeous lavender shade. This shade is my favorite out of this entire palette. Also very pigmented, but also neutral and just beautiful. And I packed that into my inner corner. Next, for this gold shade, I shaded that underneath my eye, into my waterline, and I also shaded just a little bit onto my inner corner of my eye. This really brightened up the eye look, and it's just a very beautiful fall color. Now for this gray shimmer color, I just ended up patting that underneath my eyebrow just to give that kind of radiance to the look. This palette is gorgeous. Definitely my favorite palette for the fall season thus far. Now, next up, we have this beautiful blush palette. I have never seen a blush like this, so intense, so saturated. Now, Dior came out with two blush colors. It came out with a brown color and this gorgeous red light color. This blush is so unique, I could not pass on it. I did pass on the brown shade just because I feel like there are quite a few brown blushes out there, but nothing quite like this. So when I started using this, I did use the brush that came with it. Not a fan of this brush. It's so tiny, and just because this blush is very pigmented, I felt like it packed on so much color with this tiny little brush, and it definitely didn't work out whatsoever. I ended up using my Morphe M405 blush brush, and just take a little tiny bit of this and really apply it on. And it looks so gorgeous. The pigment is so much that you literally just touch this blush just a tiny little bit, because you will get a lot of color from this blush. And, you know, I love pink blushes. They are my favorites. But in the fall, when it's really cold, you really don't want that bright pink blush. This is perfect. It's a perfect medium. You don't even have to put bronzer or anything like that. Just very naturally, just a very gorgeous flush to the skin. And it's so intense that you don't even need to use so much, but I feel like it gives just the most gorgeous flush to your cheeks, and it looks really beautiful. I am in love with this blush, and I know for sure that throughout the winter season, I will be using this so much. Now I ended up purchasing two different lip colors from this collection. There were so many lip colors to choose from, and the first one is this gorgeous lavender shade. It's so pretty. I don't think I've ever seen a lipstick color like this. I've never used this formula from Dior before, but it's definitely very beautiful. It's really creamy. It is somewhat long wearing. It's not transfer proof, of course, but it's still very easy to use and apply. I like the point that it comes in. It's just kind of like a crayon type of lipstick, and it really goes with this look very well. I just love the lavender colors in this collection. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend this color in this collection. Now the other color that I purchased is this Rouge Dior in 783. The packaging for this comes in a beautiful red, and the color is very pretty. It's pretty pigmented, and actually, you know what? I'm going to take this lip color off and let's try this on camera to see what it actually looks like. So what do you guys think? Definitely very intense, and it's very beautiful. I love this formula. Dior makes very nice formulas when it comes to lipsticks. Definitely for this lip color though, I would probably go with a neutral eyeshadow look and pair that up with this lipstick. I also ended up purchasing this gorgeous nail lacquer. I believe they came out with either 3 or 4 nail colors, and I just love the formula to the Dior nail polishes. They're runny, but they're not so runny that it's really hard to to apply it. I love the brush that comes with the nail polish. I feel like anyone would love this color. It'll be flattering on basically almost anybody. And that's really everything that I purchased from the Dior Fall makeup collection. Now, before I leave you guys, I just wanted to share a comment with you. This comment was left on the Chanel Fall makeup collection from Food World 88, so shout out to you. And it says, I like these shades too, but my dad kept telling me that I looked so tired and weary when I wore those shades. Now, I absolutely agree. Anytime you apply any eyeshadow that's super pigmented, very dark, and especially if it's gray, it kind of gives you that you're tired type of look. But to counteract that, I highly recommend that you apply something brightening. So I usually apply the darker colors like gray, dark, like this gunmetal color on the outer end of my eye, and then on the inner corner just dab on something very light, and this will really make your look more awake and fresh and not that weary kind of tired type of look. Shout out to Food World 88. Thank you so much for your comment. I read all of your comments, so please make sure to leave me any comments that you have, any suggestions or questions, and you never know, you might get a shout out in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for all of your support. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already and hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week. The pigment is what's what?